This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2008 GMC Sierra 1500. It's a short bed, 5.3 liter V8, two-wheel drive. It's an SLE1, which is cloth. Has 45,000 miles, very low miles. It's on a salvage title due to theft. We purchased it directly from an insurance company in New Mexico. Liability issues the insurance company doesn't want to face create this value, the salvage title. If you watch the little 3-minute animated video on this subject, you'll understand how you get a salvage title on a vehicle that's not crashed or flooded or burnt or anything. It's basically lawyers for the insurance company wanting to make sure that their divorce from this vehicle is permanent and never comes back to bite them. So they give it a salvage title and then they sell it, and no one can ever go after them ever again. They're done. So there's before and after pictures of this vehicle online in our ad. You'll be able to see what happened here. Very self-explanatory. It had 4 ugly spares on it. It had a big gash in the driver door, and it had no seats. They stole the wheels, they stole the seats, and they stole the catalytic converters. And a couple other parts I'll describe later, but everything's been replaced. Cosmetically, on a 1 to 10, I'm going to give this thing about a 4. It doesn't look like a 4 right now, but in my eye, it's a 4. It's got a little ding on top of the hood. The battery's directly under here on the hood, and somebody obviously sat something down and closed the hood. That's how you get this little buckle right there in that particular spot. Anyway, it's got a bunch of little touched-up scratches. Most of them happen to be on. There's one here, a couple here. Most of them happen to be on this passenger door, as you can see. The tires are all about 50% tread. Like I said, we bought them off of Craigslist, and they have no tire sensors, which is why we have a tire monitor light on. If you want tire monitors, you can go to Discount Tires if you have one in your area. They're $35 a piece, so it's 4 times 35, and that's installed price. I don't put them on because they never work when they're installed. Then you'll get a light anyway, and then I get really annoyed. So my trick, what I do on my car, and I do this, is I take a piece of black electrical tape and cover it, because I'm got eyeballs, and I was able to check my tires for air with my eyeballs for a long time. So highly trained professional. Anyway, when we got this vehicle, in the before pictures, you won't see anything wrong on this passenger bedside, but according to my guys, it was really scratched up. So when we got the driver door fixed, we decided to fix it, to paint just the panels that were really screwed up. So this one's been really scratched because I don't see any body damage at all in the pictures. So this bedside got some paint. Tailgate obviously did not get some paint. You can see that very well. So these touch-ups. Here's your bed. You have a light package. I mean, this is just a truck, people. If you're looking for beauty contest, you are going to lose. All right. Bumper obviously is backed into something here, and but I did check the parking sensors; they do work. Also, I guess that this bedside was kind of scratched up too. I didn't see any damage in it on the pictures either, but we painted it. Now the paint is somewhere between Maaco and good paint, right in the middle. If you're familiar with Maaco, you know what I'm talking about. So when I say it's been painted, it doesn't mean it looks great. It doesn't. You still got little things like this. I imagine this is just going to be somebody's really nice work truck, and that's it. So I'm going to fire this thing up. You see the tire monitor. See that? That's the message you're going to get. Okay. Right there. But it's for all the tires. 45,545 miles. Now, I'm looking through my camera, and I could see it flickering, but with my eyes, it's not. Some Dodges do that when you look through the camera, and some Chevys do that, and that's one of them that's doing that. But it's not doing that in real life. For some reason, the camera does that. I'm not sure why. sure somebody with the technical knowledge of this stuff knows why, but I don't. Alright, let's see. We have a new battery. Put a new battery in it. Let's see. There's the GM stamp for that fender. This shows you that's the original fender. There's a GM stamp right there. That's the original fender on this one. There was also a dent like right here I saw in the pictures. We didn't replace the fender, which is a good thing, but we did fix that little ding in there. Let's see. Let's walk through all the doors and locks and make sure everything's working right. This thing was obviously used for work. As a work truck or something. It's got a bunch of scratches in the interior. The interior looks better than the exterior, but basically what you're buying here is a fantastic work truck, but nothing that looks great. Back seat looks good. The interior we bought, the seats we bought look fantastic. It's a little bit of something over here on this passenger rear seat. Something right there. Here's the passenger rear window. See how there's all these rub marks right here? That's from people's hands, like sitting back here. Usually when you see people that were sitting in the back seat of a truck like this, it was probably in construction, and you had a bunch of big guys getting in and out and not being gentle with doors or anything. So that works fine. Doors work fine. Let's see. Passenger seat up. Passenger seat back. Seat down. Seat up. So that all works. That seat looks fantastic. Sure is quiet. Anyway, it's going to be a smoking by for the miles, but cosmetically, I guess it's not too bad. I always get the reaction from people who see these vehicles, see all the pictures and the video, and tell me that it's not so bad. But to me, it is so bad. Alright, let's try that mirror. Out, in, up, down. That works. So the mirrors work fine. Back, forward, up, down. But I got to make sure that I'm absolutely positive that you guys get what you're paying for and that there's no surprises at all. They did cut out the catalytic converters, which is almost every vehicle gets that treatment by the car thieves. So it's got brand new catalytic converter. They stole the OnStar antenna off the roof, which is part of the security module they stole, so that got replaced also. Let's see, what do we got here? We have cruise control. We have tilt. That works. There's your whole cluster at once. It's so weird. It doesn't. It's not flickering, but when I look through the camera, I can see it flickering. That's weird. All right, there's the tow, on and off. It's me doing that. Right there. See that? That's on and that's off. All right. Radio.
Yeah.
So the steering wheel controls work the radio fine. Air. Oh, the air's blowing ice cold. I'm not sure there's a piece of, supposed to be a rubber piece in the center console or not. There's your OnStar right there. It's 74 degrees here. Early November. Tucson. See, I'm looking at the 205. It's flickering like crazy through the camera, but not with my eye. I would have to understand why that is. It's bizarre. Alright, let me turn the air conditioning down so you can hear me. Go for a ride. Alright. Anyway, let's see. this truck is on a salvage title, so in order to get plates and insurance, you have to have what's called a restored salvage title. In order to do that, we have to take it to the cops, level 3 inspection. If you come here to Tucson to drive it home, that's going to be required to get plates and insurance. We charge $200 to do that. We take it down and we get up about 6 in the morning, get in line about 7 in the morning. They start inspections at 8 in the morning. And I picked a good time to pull out here. This is great timing. Let's try our passing gear here. Yeah, nice truck. Runs good. It looks so pretty, but it runs great. Anyhow, so if you come to Tucson, you're going to pay $200 to have us restore the title. You're going to pay a $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, for example, if you're coming to Tucson and your state tax rate is 3%, you're going to pay a total of 5% tax, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is a agreed upon price plus $200 if you want us to restore the title. I strongly urge you to do that unless you're absolutely positive you can get it done. If you're not positive, have us do it. Okay. All you're going to get is the Arizona salvage title. You're going to get the bill of sale and the truck itself. So make sure that you know you can do it if you decline our help. Okay. I'm going to jump on this real quick here from the 0. There you go. There's a slip right on. Okay, I gotta slow down. This is a 25 zone, but you get the picture. It runs great. What else? Deposits. Make sure you get a deposit. Without a deposit, we do not have a deal. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name, a little banner over the vehicle at our website at wheelk.com. It'll thank you, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. No deposit. It's for sale. Okay, so make sure you get that in. Also, eBay people, this is not a new car. I say this at the end of all the videos. It's not just about this one, so please verify that I say this on every single video. At about 12 minutes to 15 minutes in the video, I'll say this. It's not a new vehicle, okay? It was a theft recovery. It's a salvage title. We have owned it for 100 miles. It's been gone over. It runs great. Some scratches on top of this. It's been gone over. We're telling you what's wrong as much as we could possibly know. It never fails that the right vehicle finds the right person if you represent it correctly. Chevy, GM, Porsche, Audi, Lamborghini, they all have warranties, and they're X number of miles, and they're for 5 years. Well, this is out of them. This is out of the warranty, and if it was garaged at your house with 0 miles, it'd be out of warranty. Why? Because the designers and the engineers at GM said this is the limit. We don't know what's going to happen after that. So if we don't know, if they don't know, how do we know? How do we know what's going to happen? We have no idea if this is going to explode in a gigantic supernova next week. Now, it's got 45,546 miles on it, so I doubt a supernova is going to happen. But we don't know. So you're saving a ton of money buying this car with the title it has and knowing what you know about it. If you want to buy a brand new one, if you want warranty, if you want a sure thing, you can pick up a GM like this, GMC like this, for probably 35 or 40. You know, this one's pre-nicked and pre-dinged and pre-uglies for the construction foreman or for the person who's not real worried about what something looks like. But just realize that you may have to sink a little bit of the money that you saved into something that may pop up. It's not a new truck. It does have a rattle here and there. It does have that on because it needs tire sensors. And that's that, okay? So, other than that, it runs great. It runs great, drives straight, didn't feel any vibrations. has decent tires. That's it. Thank you for your time.